Using our agency's SEO management service, our client was able to rank on 136 first pages for over 2,000 Google keywords. On top of that, our client generated over $300,000 in revenue from organic traffic. If you want to see results like this for your business through SEO management, stay tuned. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Morgan with Life Marketing, the digital marketing agency that helps small businesses grow. And today I'm going to share with you tips for SEO management to rank #1 on Google. If you're an SEO beginner or looking to learn more about SEO management services, then today's video is for you. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. This is the process of optimizing your website to rank in the top spots on search engine results pages. So anytime you go into Google to search a product or a service, the first unpaid or organic websites that pop up are a result of SEO. Over the last few years, the process of SEO has changed to become much more difficult actually. Before, you could just kind of stuff your website with keywords and you'd be rewarded with a #1 spot on search engine results pages. Those were the good days. Now, though, the Google algorithm has evolved, forcing companies to put a lot more effort into their blogs and websites in order to place in the top spots. Now, businesses have to fight it out to rank on the first page of Google based on their shared targeted keywords. Considering that less than 6% of people click to the second page of Google results, it makes sense why SEO is an uphill battle and one worth fighting. But not to worry. In this video, I'm going to show you how to manage your SEO rankings with different SEO management services. I will go over an example of SEO, talk about why it's important, explain how Google's algorithm works, and more. Plus, you'll want to stay until the end of the video because later on I'm going to reveal 3 bonus tips for SEO management. So if you're ready to get started, like this video and subscribe to our channel and keep watching. First, let's look at an example of SEO. Now that you know what SEO stands for, search engine optimization, let's look at an example. Let's say we're going on a ski trip soon and want to search for water bottles for skiing. We will use this as our keyword on Google. Keywords are simply the words or phrases that you type into a search bar. So in this case, our keyword is water bottle for skiing. Even though it is 4 words, it's technically only 1 keyword. It's a keyword phrase. So as we hit search, we see all the results for this keyword. As you scroll down, you can see all the links to the websites, online stores, and articles that use this keyword. These are all organic search results, meaning these companies did not pay Google any money to show up on the search engine results page. This is different from SEM or PPC ads, in which you see the word ad or sponsored next to the website link. Let's talk about why SEO is important in the first place. So why do we even need SEO? What can ranking your website in the #1 spot really do for your business after all? There are 2 main benefits to using SEO. First, it helps your business and it helps your customers. SEO can help your business by driving large amounts of traffic to your website by ranking #1 on the search engine results page. Beyond that, SEO can drive targeted and relevant traffic to your website even if you're not at the #1 spot. This is better because you're putting your business in front of people who are actively searching for you. How does this happen? SEO connects consumers with businesses that sell products or services aimed at solving their problems. Because people are looking for the fastest solution to their pain points and problems, they don't want to click past the first page, let alone the first few results. They want to get in and get what they want. In fact, according to research, the first 5 organic results account for 67% of all clicks on Google. SEO helps your customers because they are literally depending on that information to find the answer to their problems. For instance, if you needed to hire a lawn mowing service, where is the first place that you would go to search for it? Probably Google, right? Your potential customers are no different from you. Your customers are already online searching for products and services. Make their pathway to your business as easy as possible by working with the Google algorithm using SEO. Let's look at understanding the Google algorithm. Google is the most popular search engine in the world. It holds over 92% of the total search engine market share and processes about 3.5 billion searches a day. Other popular search engines worth noting are YouTube, Yahoo, Bing, and Amazon, but none of them come close to Google. So what makes Google so popular? Google's mission is to organize the world's information and make it accessible and useful to all of its users. With that comes a hefty responsibility. Think about it. Why do you use Google's search engine? Probably because you trust that it will give you the most relevant information, right? Google has a reputation to keep up, and so to do that, it has to have an intricate system to produce the best results. With the Google algorithm, it has over 200 factors that will help it determine what is relevant on your website to whoever is searching. I don't have time to go over all 200 with you, so I'll focus on the most important ones that you can utilize for your own business. One of the most important ranking factors on Google is relevancy. Google makes sure that whatever its users are searching for is met with relevant results that help them solve problems. Imagine if you were searching for an organic makeup company on Google and you click on the first result. Now, let's say that it was for a company that only sells a few organic makeup products, but is not a 100% organic makeup brand. Seeing this as a #1 result on Google when it doesn't match what you're looking for would probably make you frustrated. This kind of situation would make people less likely to trust Google and use use its platform in the future, which is why Google places such high importance on relevance. The second huge factor for Google is usefulness. Google really does care about the user experience. Because of this, Google will look very closely at several metrics to see how users are responding to your website. Are people clicking back to the search engine page pretty quickly after clicking on your website? Or are they staying for longer amounts of time because they found something useful? How are users enjoying or not enjoying their time spent on your website? Let's look at another example. Imagine you're searching for the best running shoes. Once you click on the first result, the website takes over a minute to load, has broken links, and has only a small selection of running shoes. In a real scenario, you probably wouldn't even wait that full minute for the site to load to see those results. But if you did make it to the site, this imaginary website would probably have a super high bounce rate due to its lack of resourcefulness and organization for the visitor. All of this combined would drop its rankings on the search engine results page. Hello! We just helped a small business make over $1.5 million through Facebook advertising. After managing millions of dollars of ad spend for thousands of small businesses and creating thousands of social posts to help businesses connect with their customers, we know how to get results. And we want to help small businesses get results too. So we've decided to give away our knowledge, learning experiences, resources, tools, and feedback to help you achieve results for your digital marketing efforts. If you want to learn the blueprint for success, the best practices from some of the fastest growing companies in the world, get access to all the tools that you'll need, and get live expert guidance from yours truly, stop what you're doing and sign up for our coaching program today. Now let's look at on-page SEO. Now that you understand more about Google's algorithm, let's look at some ways to take action to make your website relevant and useful, starting with on-page SEO. On-page SEO is really important to SEO management because this includes all the elements on your actual website or blog. On-page SEO refers to your title tag, meta description, internal links, and more. Starting with your title tag, this is the heading that users see on search engine results pages. It's the headline that people click to go to your website or your blog. The point of a title tag is to serve as a headline to your website. This also summarizes the content on your page. Because this is the first thing people see when they click on your website, it's important for it to be engaging and include your targeted keywords. The more specific your headlines are, the more you will pull in and intrigue the right users. Next is your meta description. This is the small summary or blurb under your title tag. Users can read this to get a better idea of what your website is about in relation to the keywords. The standard meta description is about 160 characters or less. So be sure to keep it short, sweet, and to the point. Meta descriptions are important because they act as organic ad text. This means that the meta description is just as important as your ad text. The more interesting and specific your meta description is, the higher the click-through rate will be, which Google will reward you for with higher search engine rankings. Next with on-page SEO is internal linking. Internal linking occurs when you hyperlink to another page on your website. So if you're writing an article about 8 easy dinner ideas on a budget, and you're talking about ingredients for a certain recipe, you can link to a page with your brand new pasta sauce within the list, guiding people towards your product. Remember to keep these links relevant and useful for your audience. When done right, internal links can be great for helping your readers navigate your website and find new and useful information for their pain points or goals. When people click your internal links, this will help your SEO because it drives traffic and will help them stay on the website because it's useful information. Google will see that and understand that your website is really helpful to customers. The last part of on-page SEO is keyword research. Even though it's last on the list, that doesn't mean it's not important. In fact, keyword research might be the most important part of SEO because that's what makes it possible for people to find your business. Keywords are important to include throughout your website or your blog so that it can rank higher. Using natural keyword implementation, use your keywords throughout your title tag, your meta description, and your copy. You want to use more specific and targeted keywords because that can lead to a higher conversion rate, and you'll have less competition trying to rank for it against other businesses. You want to aim to have your target keywords in the first and last 100 words of your content at a minimum. Using keyword implementation, optimizing your title tag and your meta descriptions, and internal linking, your on-page SEO tactics will be sure to help you see results. Next is off-page SEO. Moving on to the last part of SEO management is off-page SEO. This includes page optimization, backlinks, and more. In this step, you're trying to get Google to trust your website. Even though these elements are not something that you can directly change, there are ways for you to improve your chances of having these elements work in your favor. The first way is through backlinks, also known as link building. Backlinks occur when another website hyperlinks to one of your website pages or blogs. These are incredibly important to the Google algorithm. As I mentioned, off-page SEO is about getting Google to trust your website. So if other websites are linking back to yours, that shows Google that your website can be trusted. If other companies don't trust you, why would Google? Backlinks are very important to improving your search engine rankings, so make sure to do what you can to get as many backlinks from other reputable websites as possible. Next on our list is writing a guest post. A guest post can occur when you write content for another company's website. Typically, this will be a shared or relevant topic between your website and the the company that you're writing for. In exchange for writing content for another company, you get an external backlink to your own website or blog. Guest blogging is a great way to reach double your audience size. You not only get to write for another audience, but you also get to promote and share that content with your audience as well. A wider audience means more website visitors, which Google will be tracking. And finally on our list is page optimization. Page optimization and user experience are very important to Google. This includes making sure that you don't have any broken links, scattered text, slow loading speed, and more. Even if the content on an un-user-friendly website was actually helpful, the way in which a website is structured will be a huge turnoff for consumers and for your rankings. People take 1/10 of a second to make a first impression on your website or blog, and 38% of people will stop engaging with a website if the content is unattractive. Even though you can't directly control how much Google trusts your website, you can use off-page SEO methods to help increase your chances. Now, here are some bonus tips. As I mentioned at the beginning, I have 3 extra bonus tips for you with SEO management. But before I dive in, take a moment to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Okay, let's start with bonus tip number 1. Create longer content. Good content gets more backlinks, provides value to your readers, and will help boost your rankings. Simply put, longer content produces higher search engine rankings. No one really links to an article or a blog that only has 400 words. When you create longer content, you can be sure that you are covering all aspects of your topic or your keyword. You can't really do that with 400 words, or really, it's very difficult to do so well. You want to take the time to thoroughly explain the topic to your reader, making sure that you are providing relevant, valuable, and useful information. Try using hooks to grab your reader's attention. You can use case studies, statistics, a tool, research, and much more to do this. Remember what I did at the beginning of this video? I started with a case study. This will not only help your reader, but Google will see that your website is a lot of value to your users. Tip number 2 is to use unique images. Unique images are pictures that you take with your phone or your own illustrations and graphics that you make. Basically, they don't exist elsewhere online. You might be wondering, well, what's wrong with using stock images? It's free and it takes less time, and you're correct, and I understand that. But if you want your website to stand out and look original, unique photos are the way to go. So many websites are cluttered with the same stock photos, and with new websites popping up on Google every single day, it's really important to set yourself apart. The more original pictures you use, the better the user experience is for your readers. Plus, chances are they will be more likely to remember your website. And my last tip for you is to use LSI keywords. LSI stands for Latent Semantic Indexing. These are words that are closely related to your target keyword. Basically, these are words that tend to show up next to your targeted keyword on Google. These keywords are a great way to help boost your rankings. By using these keywords that are similar to your targeted keyword, you will inevitably be covering even more of your overall topic. This makes it even more useful for your readers. And as I've mentioned before, the more people that enjoy your content and find it useful, the more traffic you can get and the higher your website will rank. There's my rundown of how to manage your SEO with different SEO management services. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section below which method you're going to try. And before you leave, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I'll see you in the next video. Happy marketing!